Hi guys, so today we are going to have a session that is career in mass communication after class 12th. I got a lot of inquiries from the students through my YouTube channel and through the center also. There are a lot of students who are approaching us and they're wondering, sir, what will be the changes in terms of the admission process, or what will be the top list for the colleges that we are supposed to fill up this year. So in this particular lecture, I'm going to talk about all the things related to the mass communication, that what exactly you can pursue and how you can go about this particular career option. So this video is very much important for those who are in class 12 or they have just passed out their class 12th recently and they're willing to get into the mass communication as per a graduation, or maybe if you are looking at diploma sort of program. So mass communication, when I talk about mass communication, is like communicating the larger audiences at one go. Now, how you can communicate, how you can get in touch with a lot of people at one go, so that is possible through various medias. Like if you talk about television, radio, internet, print media, etc. So all these things come under mass communication segment. So when you talk about mass communication, that to simple mean that I somehow want to correlate myself with these industries. All right. All in mass communication, there are various other functions. If you want to become a writer, reporter, editor, journalist, or you want to become a show host, or let's say if you want to get into movie making, production houses, if you want to work with, or if you want to work with the companies, like larger size of companies, and you want to work with them for their advertisement departments, or nowadays one thing which is very much popular that everybody knows, and that is digital marketing. So in case if you are looking any of these things and PR kind of things, so definitely mass communication is something which can be suitable career option to you. So when you talk about mass communication, it's a vast thing. It cannot be summarized in 10 to 15 minutes of video. Trust me, it cannot be summarized. And just do not have in your mind that mass communication means only media. Mass communication consists of all the variety of industries across the world. You may enter into any kind of industry, whether it is FMCG, consumer durable, or any service industry company, you can definitely enter into after pursuing this particular degree. So there is a graduation degree which is being offered. There is a post-graduation degree also, but after class 12th, you have to pursue your graduation degree into mass communication. And also don't get confused between two things. One is mass communication, another one is journalism, because journalism is just one of the part of mass communication. It is just one fraction of mass communication. So mass communication is a big thing and journalism is just one part of it. So let's get into the brief related to this particular career, how you can build up into this career and what all the things that you can cover up. So as I talked about, it is all about internet, television, print media, magazine, newspapers, public relation, digital marketing, advertising. So it includes all these things which you are able to see as of now. Now, when you talk about mass communication, every time students comes to me and they ask, sir, what should be the priority list? What are the topmost colleges where we should get into? So the best colleges list, actually I have summarized just for you. I have just written 5 to 10 career options out there. There are 5-10 universities which I have mentioned into this particular presentation, which could be the best option across India in terms of the mass communication if you want to pursue after class 12. Any of the college that you talk about, any of the college that you talk about related to the mass communication, and if it is happening based on the entrance examination, trust me, the percentage that you require is somehow 50% or 60%. In some of the colleges, they do demand 75%. So I'm going to tell you that what will be the minimum percentage. In 99% of the university, they are seeking 50% plus in 10 plus 2, and I believe that this is the percentage that anybody can get. So when you talk about getting into this particular course, whether it is by the name of mass communication, BJMC, BMMC, or BJ, so there are different names of this particular degree, so don't get confused in that ways also. The topmost priority which we always recommend to the student is Delhi University. Under Delhi University, you can pursue mass communication in 3 ways. There are 3 ways of pursuing mass communication under Delhi University. Number one, that is Delhi School of Journalism. Delhi School of Journalism is basically the part of DU, and it is actually one of the finest college in India, and they have 5-year integrated program in mass communication, and it is optional that even if you want to pursue for 3 years or 5 years, that will be decided by you. So let's say you got 12 50% plus, you had English as one of the mandate subject, and you have scored 50% plus in individual subjects also, so you are eligible to apply for Delhi University, Delhi School of Journalism. This entrance examination would take place somewhere in the month of July, I would say, this year in 2021, because majority of the students are going to wind up their board examination by the end of May end, or somewhere 10th of June, that you are able to wind up all your board examinations. So we are expecting that this examination of Delhi School of Journalism by Delhi University should take place either June end or July mid. The examination would take place. Now, what are the requirements? They require just 50% plus. You have to appear for the entrance examination. You are writing that entrance examination. Based on your rank, you are going to get selected, and there are two ways of doing it. One is Hindi medium, another one is English medium. So half of seats, 50% seats are for Hindi medium and 50% seats are for English medium. And apart from that, they give you one of the finest education module. Reason being, they are giving you this freedom to decide whether you want to pursue it for 3 years or 5 years. In case if you go for 3 years, it will be Bachelors of Journalism, that is a graduation degree. If you extend 2 more years, that means it is going to be post graduation degree, that is Masters in Journalism. And this particular degree also consists of knowledge of learning 4 foreign languages like French, Spanish, German and Chinese. These 4 languages will be the part of it, and the exposure will be very good. So in terms of the value that you get after 3 years or 5 years, that is almost at the peak. So my first recommendation to you, if you want to get into mass communication, try to apply for Delhi School of Journalism form for sure. Then the second recommendation is IP University Delhi, which is named as Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University Delhi. All right, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, which is named as IPU. IPU is also having this program. Till last year, this program was by the name of BJMC. That was Bachelors in Journalism and Mass Communication. Now the program is with the name of BA Honors in Journalism and Mass Communication. All right. So don't get confused. This is 3 years of graduation degree that you can pursue from IP University also. There they have their own separate form, and the separate CET that they have, there is a separate entrance examination under IP University also. Jamia Millia Islamia, they are having their own mass communication entrance, but they are offering it in only Hindi medium. Then we got IP College for Women, as the name suggests, IP College for Women, that is the part of DU. As I told you, DU will be taking admission on 3 bases. One is Delhi School of Journalism. Second is IP College for Women. So IP College for Women, it is typically for the girls, those who are going to appear in class 12 or 12 pass out with 75% plus, and English has to be 75% plus independently. So if you're going to get 75% plus, you can apply for IP College for Women as per one of the entrance examination, and it is typically for the girls only. Then third option under Delhi universities, that is Delhi University merit based admission test. I mean, there is no test as such, but they are taking admission based on your 12th merit, and the 12th merit will go beyond 97% in all the colleges. So these are some topmost colleges, and apart from that, there are certain private colleges also, like you got Symbiosis College of Mass Communication, which is in Pune. You got St. Xavier's, you got Christ University, you got Narsimhan. So there are different universities which are offering you mass communication. But the list which are mentioned here in this particular presentation are the best colleges across India. You must try. If you're looking for this particular option after class 12, trust me guys, this should be the hit list for you. Let's go and talk about something else, like what else is there in the mass communication. As I was talking about Delhi School of Journalism, Delhi School of Journalism, why we are going to focus on this particular option, this particular presentation, reason being this is one of the best, because you are going to get exposure of different things, like you can be the part of journalism if you want to get into print media, broadcasting, film and movie making, if you want to get into media technology. So they are having different specialization. Even if somebody wants to specialize in multimedia, you can go for this particular program. And there are some foreign languages which have been exposed to you. So definitely your personality after pursuing your 3 years or 5 years program from Delhi School of Journalism is going to vary a lot. You are going to become very smarter after pursuing this particular degree. Trust me, you'll be the one who will be used in demand after pursuing this particular course. Some more insights that we need to talk. specifically about Delhi School of Journalism. Delhi School of Journalism, you can see I have also mentioned from their website, I've taken this, that what is their fee structure, because most of the time students also want to know, sir, what will be the bare minimum fee structure when we are talking about this particular course. So Delhi School of Journalism, if you talk about the annual expenses that incur, will be approximately 70,000 rupees per year. But what you get in terms of return is huge. You are just investing 70,000 per year, that is 2,10,000 in 3 years, or maybe approximately 3.5 lakh rupees in 5 years. But the kind of placement you are supposed to get under Delhi University, because everybody wants to hire graduates and postgraduates from this particular university, so it is huge in demand. So I would suggest you to definitely apply for Delhi School of Journalism. What are the test areas in this examination? Maybe if you're talking about DU, or if you want to talk about IP University, Symbiosis, what all are the things that you are supposed to study? See, the first area, I'll start from the backward order. First, you need to start appearing for the media aptitude. So media aptitude is a part of GK, but it is all related to the media segment, where you need to learn that the history of media, when was first newspaper launched, what was its name, who was the founder, who is father of print media, who is father of electronic media. These kind of questions be the part of media aptitude, and we really teach you that what is the masthead, what is the drop letter in the newspaper, these kind of things which will be the part of it. Who are the editors of different media channels and social media websites? These kind of questions are the part of media aptitude. Then general knowledge is having two part, one is static GK and other one is current affairs. So you need to be good at static as well as current affairs. And if you willing to get into this particular course, my recommendation that your reading, listening and writing ability of different languages has to be very strong. So GK will be the part of it. Then you got logical reasoning, which is having analytical and critical reasoning both. Then you got English language and comprehension. So English again one of the main aspect of this entrance examination, and then little bit of analytical ability. So in IP University or DU, you don't have maths, you would not have any question from mathematics. But if you are trying to apply for Symbiosis, definitely there will be 20 questions from mathematics also. So accordingly, you need to plan that what all of the university I want to try, and accordingly you need to prepare for the test areas. How we can help you out in Career Leaders, if you want to get and you want to crack this entrance examination along with us, we are having three kind of batches with us. Like one is crash course, which usually start immediately the board examination take place. So the day that the board examination is going to take place, the very next day we start the classes, like all 7 days. The duration always depends that how many days we are getting before this examination is taking place after the board examination. That is called crash course. So in crash course, our classes are like all 7 days. Duration will be decided whether it will be 2 hours, 4 hours or 6 hours. That would depend that how many number of days which are left. Second module is like 6-month batch. 6-month batch, like we have started with, as of now we have already started in the month of January. We started some of the 6-month batches, and February and March will be taking 3 months and 4 months duration students. So there we take like 4 to 5 days classes. Reason being, this year after your board examination you are not getting much of the time. So what is the right kind of a strategy? That we start preparing from now onwards. So for those students, we are having 4 to 5 months of batches with us. Then the third module for those who are in class 11, who are getting into class 12 next year and willing to make their career in field of mass communication, or if you want to drop after after 12th, if you want to drop 1 year, then there is 1 year batch where we have 2 to 4 days in a class in a weekly module. All right, and it will be like year-long batch where we always get 100% result from these batches. Again, what is that that we are going to offer you the moment you join our organization, our coaching center for this particular module? So first of all, the day that you enroll with us, will be giving you 200 plus hours of video lectures which are pre-recorded, and that will be given through our own app. So we have got Career Leaders app where we'll be giving you 200 plus hours of module in advance to what we are supposed to teach you additionally. Then we have 160 plus hours of offline or online live training. If you are from Delhi, or if you want to come to Delhi to prepare for this entrance examination, definitely you join offline classes. If you are outside Delhi, you're not planning to come Delhi, then what you can do, you can join our online live module. Third thing that we provide you is the material, the complete sets of books, complete sets of assignment, and the PDF notes which are consisting of current affairs on daily basis, assignments on daily basis, so that we provide you. Mock tests will happen regularly, like weekly basis, fortnightly basis. There are FLTs, full length tests that we provide you, based on which you can practice the question paper and you can exercise and you can actually formulate your strategy that where I want to get into. And the last but not the least, we have PDP lectures with us. Let's say you got selected in a college. Let's say maybe that you are applying for Symbiosis, you got selected for the first round, and second and third round are like writing ability test and personal interview. So we'll be preparing you for those things also. That to simple mean, if you're joining career leaders for mass communication entrance or maybe other entrance that you're willing to go for, if we are having that sort of practice with us, we'll be taking a student and we'll be starting from zero till the last level. So it is not that you have just taken the classes, you got your interview call, and then we are saying we cannot prepare for this. So we have complete set of training instructors with us. We have exhaustive module with us. We are self-organized and always result driven coaching center is this. So if you are willing to get into mass communication or any other UG entrance examination, what you are supposed to do is next, what you have to do is just call us. Just call us, get in touch with us, talk to us, get solved all your queries over the phone, or maybe that you are walking to our center and I have shown you the address. You can save the screenshot with you and you can call us on my number also. You can get all the inquiries from the center, and whatever doubts you have related to any particular course, maybe mass communication as per your career option, so you can get solved all your queries. And if you finalize that I want to start my classes with career leaders, so guys, you are into the safe hand, because we really don't want to misguide a student. We always want a student to be the part of the best colleges, and we give our best and 100%. We will not leave even a single chance of not meeting you with the best colleges. So wish you all the luck, guys. Call us if you are really willing to get into mass communication as per your course. Thank you so much.